What is going on, Vital? Could not be more excited to be here with you for another episode of our rewind and fast forward look of how we're doing in the business. We're going to jump into what did we commit to in Q3. I love that we do this one time a quarter because at the end of this episode, we're going to talk about what to expect in Q4 and what we're going to go commit to as an executive team, as a company, what our focus is going to be for the quarter. So stay till the very end to understand what Q4 is going to look like. But to start this, we hold ourselves accountable. Tyler, what did we say that we were going to do in Q3? And here's our chance to return a report on it. And then my favorite part, once we're done with this, we're going to recognize our top installers on the quarter, not on sales, not on popularity, not on votes, but we're going to recognize who is the very best in this business across all titles, all the offices on installs. I love this time every quarter to recognize those people.
Excited about it. As Aaron pointed out, every single quarter we do this rewind call where we look back at the things that we committed to. So we're going to dive right in. Let's talk about the things that we committed to in quarter three, and let's take a look at how we did. One of the first things that we said we were going to continue to execute on in quarter three was our rollout of our national retail partnerships. If you recall, back in March, very first quarter of the year, we launched our first pilot into retail stores. We continued to scale that out with our partnership with Lowe's in quarter two. And as promised, we said we would expand into that. Aaron, how many total retail stores with Lowe's alone are we now in?
So this is a big accomplishment, guys.
The
amount of work and effort that goes into even getting into each one of these stores. To those who are involved here, thank you. But we're in 108 Lowe's stores today, which is pretty cool.
108 stores we've absolutely executed. We really, Aaron and team and the entire retail channel, you guys have dominated that channel, continue to scale out, prove and demonstrate to our retail partners why they made the right choice in partnering with Vital in over 100 stores now, as we said we would be. The other exciting thing is in quarter three, we also officially launched our second retail partnership. Freedom has made a partnership with Home Depot. As you know, we've now launched into those in total number of retail Home Depot stores.
24.
We are now in 24, and that's just Vital.
Correct.
How many stores combined with Freedom are we now staffing and receiving leads from total?
Yep, so there's a total of 300 stores. Of the 300, we have 24 of them, and we've now successfully launched and are staffing those 24. And then the difference are Freedom leads that come through Freedom's effort.
There's now a couple hundred other stores that are now being staffed by Freedom through third party creating leads, and then that goes through the normal lead distribution that you're all used to, that you get Freedom leads from. So I think phenomenal job across the board with our retail partnerships, both with those that Vital controls inside of Lowe's and some of the Home Depots and the others being launched by Freedom. So really exciting when that continues to grow for that channel and for the support and leads that it provides to our field. So hope everybody's excited about that. The next thing that we said we would do is directly in line with those retail partnerships and that retail expansion, and that is the software that our tech team and our development team has built behind the scenes. The smart routing tool, we started to work through some of that in Q2 and design the CRM to be able to track those leads, but full geo tracking to properly distribute leads has been completely executed on as we said we would do in Q3. Anything more you would add to that as far as the software is concerned that we're continuing to work on?
Yeah, what this project was, if you're a manager and you get an influx of, let's say, 20 appointments from your door-to-door teams and then retail locations, the execution of distributing those leads the very next day, that exercise could take an hour or two when you're looking at the leads addresses, where your closers live, and trying to make their drive time the most efficient. So what we built here is pretty cool. That those leads come in, and now there's some AI logic that's going to recommend where these leads should go to make people's drive times the most efficient. And so all closer schedules are the most efficient in that day. So that is V1, that is now live, and that is operational. So those that are using that tech, really cool that it's here and it's helping our managers be much more efficient.
Definitely a lot to get excited about on the tech side, you guys, but specific to the retail expansion and launch and the ability for us to continue to scale that channel out, that was crucial. Great job for you and your team as well on executing the delivery of what we said we would do on that note. The next thing that we said we would deliver on in Q3, we actually did not deliver on, and that's the point of this call. It's also to hold ourselves accountable in things that we thought we would get done or told you guys in the field that we would get done. We want to give you an explanation as to why, something didn't, and, what they can expect coming forward. So in Q3, we said that we would come out with new software on the back end to help the management of the X channel, to help make it more automated with your ATLs and booking travel and flights and how you organize your teams. That is still in the works. We've put a lot of work into the development of our Vital app. Now, the last piece we talked about in the development of the geo-tracking and the lead software, quite frankly, with the development of the retail channel and the expansion, that became more important. We put that higher on the priority list, and we pushed down the other as a priority. Therefore, it did not get completed. We've got a lot of work to do in what we're just calling the Vital app, Vital Home. Past we called it CRM. There's going to be some changes there to help clarify this and bring it all into one place to make it a lot easier, including some changes with Tile that everybody's going to formally really see and understand. We're excited about, but that is continuing to push that back a little bit. We do intend to do it. We believe we should have it done in the beginning of Q1.
That's right.
So we don't want to even commit that in Q4, but it is still on the docket to be completed, just so everybody's aware why we had a miss on that. Next up is our Vital charity. In the month of August, once again, we ran our charity month. Super excited to be partnered with the Elizabeth Smart and the Maloof Foundation, and just want to tell everyone, congrats once again on raising money for such an incredible cause. We're excited to continue, that partnership with that charity. It's the second year in a row that we've done it, and we really hope in the future everyone will continue to buy into that. But we executed on our charity month, and we're able to complete that. Offsite is the next thing that we told everyone they could expect us to complete and execute on. For those of you who made it to the Offsite Leadership Retreat, number one, thank you for coming out. Thank you for the work you guys put in. We could not do it without some of the greatest leadership in the game. And once a year, as all of you guys know, we hold what we call our Offsite Leadership Retreat, where we bring everybody in, give them an experience that's a little bit different outdoors. And this event this year was absolutely no different. Our event staff, our event committee, from Lib to Britt, our creative team, they absolutely knocked it out of the park, and we had an unbelievable time grounding down with the leadership group. What was that, September? In September. It was amazing. The next thing we said we would execute on in Q3, I am also sad to say we missed, and this is accountability on us, but also looking right back at you guys, accountability on you. This is going to be a continued goal. We said that we would do 1,500 sales in a month. I am excited to say we had our best month in company history in Q3, but we did fall just short of that goal. We hoped we'd hit 1,500. We were just below that by a couple hundred accounts. We also had a goal of hitting 100 in a day as far as sales numbers are concerned, and we also fell just shy of that. Yeah. Both of them are within reach. Both of them are in our sights. We are absolutely going to have this on the list in Q4 as we continue to work towards hitting some of our record-breaking goals. Congrats to those who put all the hard work to get us that close, but we will continue to have this as a goal. So we did not execute on that. Sad to say, but that's how you get to where you want to be. Is you set high goals, you fall a little bit short, you regroup, you figure it out, and you try to figure out a way of how you're going to get to it in the future. And the last thing we said we would execute on in Q3 is determining the top team in our business with our biggest team competition of the year, the Pulse. We did that for both the X channel and the Locals channel. We're able to watch a quarter-long battle full of a ridiculous amount of motion. There was no ask to audit anybody or to see if deals were correct or if there was any, shady business going on, but we were able to walk through all of that, determine everything, hash through it. We came out with our winners on top. Congrats once again to the Pulse winners, and also second, third place in each one of those categories. Really excited to see what the winners do in both channels with their earnings. It's going to be excited to see some cool videos come out of the adventures that those teams take with the winnings that they got. So very excited to see the winners at the gathering when we bring them up on stage to formally recognize them as the top teams in the business. Going to be exciting times. And that is a wrap for everything we talked about executing on in Q3. Great job on some of the things that were accomplished, both to all of our teams inside of HQ, the department's working on everything. Congrats to you guys for killing it from a charity standpoint, and the Pulse and all the top team winners. It's now time to take a look at what matters most, which is performance. Every single time we do a rewind call, we go take a look at every category, and we recognize the top 3 installers in each of those categories. We're now going to walk through the performance, and stay with us, because at the end of this, we will now look at Q4 and all the things we intend to commit to. and that we will be working on to round out the end of 2024.
Okay, Tyler, appreciate that. Let's jump into now performance. I love this time every time in the rewind and fast forward call. This is now not based off clean deals or based off sales. This is who hit the top 3 in all of our categories based on installs. So let's look at our district managers first on personal production. In third place, we have Brandon Bernard. Great job, Brandon, third place. In second place, Joey Connolly. Great work. And in first place, number 1 top leader for DMs is Connor Gherkin. Brandon to the business this year. Incredible job.
Next category we're going to take a look at for top installs of all of quarter 3 is the ADMs. Our ADMs are those that managers have chosen across the country to lead their teams, show everybody what's possible. Leading from the front, we actually have a tie for third place. In third place for the ADMs, Hunter Sturm and Andrew Valencia. Congrats to both of you for being in the top 3 of all ADMs across the country for quarter 3 in installs. In the number 2 spot, we have Mohammed Sharif. Mohammed, you've been dominating ever since you showed up down there. Thank you so much. Number 2 spot, congratulations. And number 1 of all ADMs for quarter 3 installs, none other than Sean Oldroyd. We've seen him win MVP on multiple occasions at this point in time. Sean, congrats for being number 1 of all ADMs nationwide in quarter 3.
Let's take a look at our top ECs and senior ECs based on installs. In third place, we have Zach Dallenberg. Congratulations, making it in third place. Again, another new name to our business in this year. Great work. In second place, so cool to see this. Another new person, and actually all 3 in this category are new to our business. And second is Kaysen Snyder. Congratulations, making it to second place as our top closer. In first place, none other, just like you recognize Sean, multi-MVP award winner. It is Adam Alawi. Way to be our top installer for all senior ECs and ECs across the business. Great job, Adam.
Time to take a look at our junior ECs. In the number 3 spot, junior ECs for all of quarter 3, we have Trevin Hopkins. Trevin, congratulations. Making the top 3 is not an easy thing to do. In the number 2 spot, we have Van Mitchell. Van, number 2, well done. And number 1 for all of junior ECs in quarter 3, Isaiah Blanco. Another name that's definitely been just repeated on the list over and over and over. Doing a phenomenal job. Congratulations, Isaiah.
All right, let's look at our top offices. I always love this category because these are big numbers, and this is a very, very competitive place to now live in the top 3. So in third place, so happy to see this. One of our long and standing leader and team is the L. Jameson and team. Congratulations to everyone that is on that team. You've made it in third place with the most installs. In second place, again, brand new team to the business. I love seeing the shakeup. It is L. Scapin and team. Incredible job to everyone on that team. You are the second highest installing team in the business. And in first place, the biggest, the baddest team we have here, it is L. Finger and team. My goodness, everyone that's on that team. They're also the Pulse winner for Q3. There's so much to be said about this team. You guys have the most installs in our entire business on a district level. Great job.
I'm moving on from our offices. We just go a little bit wider. We're now going to take a look at our top regions installing for quarter 3. In the number 3 spot, we have the DeYoung region. Giant squad, congratulations. You guys absolutely dominated in Q3. In the number 2 spot, we have the Lewis region. Brent and team, congratulations to be in the number 2 spot of all the regions out there right now. With the amount of competition that is now here, is an unbelievable thing to accomplish. Number 1, we have none other than the Sissio region. And I want to make a point that Joey's region, he has his own region. He also has an entire division with other regions inside of that. So Joey's personal region, holding down the number 1 spot. We'll see where he sits from a division view. But congratulations, Joey, in the entire region that's made up of that. You guys dominated.
All right, the last category we have, it is getting to our widest net. It is a division view of who the top divisionals were, and this is everyone's effort. This is not one person that got in there, it is everyone, and I love to see this. So in third place, our top division is the Lewis, and teams. Congrats to everybody that belongs to that division. You made it in third place for the most installs. In second place, brand new to the game, their names are all over, DCisio. And I know as we announce that and announce number one, that's a very competitive back and forth between number one and number two. But congratulations to the Sisio division and all the teams for Q3 making it to the second spot. And now, none other, number one, give it up for the D4 division and teams. Incredible job. You guys led the entire company as a division with the most installs in Q3. That is one to celebrate. Incredible job to everyone in that division.
Just want to say in general, you guys, I'm excited to now take a look at quarter 4 and walk you guys through a list of items that we have targeted to complete or execute on, or a few key goals that we want to break out. However, what we just reviewed, I know we went through it quickly. I know we kept it pretty high level and just called out those who won, but there is nothing more important than what we just reviewed. If you just made this list, you are without question the most influential, most valuable, most vital individuals here in this business. You're the ones putting glass on the roof, and it is the only thing that matters. And I hope going forward, you guys really look to this call to determine those who are actually getting the job done. These are those who are managing their pipeline. They are learning the systems and the processes on the back end. They are logging in on a consistent basis to Lightspeed. They look at their projects, they know what's happening, they update, they communicate, and they get glass on roof. There is nothing more important. So thank you so much to everybody who made this list. Congrats once again for making the job count where it matters most. Let's go ahead and Aaron, round us up and let us know what we can expect in Q4.
Okay, thank you, Tyler. Could not agree more. And I love this time in our episode where we now take a look at what to expect here at Vital throughout the rest of the year and now in our Q4. I hope all of you guys are also doing the same. As we're about to end the year, I hope all of us are slowing down. If you're a rep, a leader, a regional, divisional, what do you want the rest of your 2024 to look like? What are those goals? What are those objectives? And what I'll tell you is how you end this year, we've heard it a lot, it really does help you start the next year with momentum. And so as we dive into this is what to expect while here at Vital in the quarter. This is where our heads are, and this is what we look to accomplish. Now, the first thing, it is our competition. Go check out the rules in our Vital home. It is our last call comp. I'm very excited. This is a beat yourself competition. I'm looking forward to seeing who does that and who's highlighted at having a strong Q4 based on how they perform in Q3. Looking forward to who wins that. Okay, next is our V2 onboarding build out. If those that are new here, we have some really cool tech that provides a good experience as you onboard here to have solar be a career at Vital. We've got a lot of feedback of what we want to see in that experience, from making it simpler, understanding what's next, and how to set yourself up for success. We've heard that feedback. We are now working on V2 of what that experience is going to be throughout this quarter, and I'm very excited to see where that lands. Looking forward to that coming. That's going to help all of us have a better experience through our onboarding process. Okay, next we are getting ready for our biggest in-person event of the year. As we know, in Q1, we're going to have the gathering. At the gathering, we have a portion called the Summit. That is where all of our leaders get together, get ready for the year of 2025. And then we have our annual award banquet. That is our gathering. That is everyone that gets recognized across the board. How did they do in 2024? They come up on stage and get awarded. Throughout Q4, this event takes a massive amount of prep work, planning, effort, all of it. So within this quarter, we are going to send out notifications. We're going to send out registration. Do not miss this event. I can promise you, take time, get yourself there. A portion of this is going to be a pay your own way. Make that a priority. You do not want to miss that event. We all know the old age analogy. If you are taking a plane and flying, if you are off by 1 degree or on by 1 degree, your destination is completely different. That event will absolutely change the trajectory of where you're going to end 2025. I can promise you that. So as that registration goes out, take time to register, make it a priority, and get to that event. Next is our expansion of our Vital apps. Now, Tyler started this whole episode off on talking about where that's going to go. He nailed it. We are looking to kind of combine our tiled experience. We've called that Vital Home We've called our onboarding tech a CRM. We now have some tech in retail. It's got a lot of names. We're looking to enhance that throughout Q4, and we could not be more excited about what that's going to do to our experience, our value here at Vital, as we go do a little bit more work on that. Throughout this quarter, there's a lot of work going into it. You're going to see a new unveil of all that coming together. And I'm looking forward to that coming out for everyone to experience that. Now, lastly, it is our retail partnership expansion. Throughout Q4, we kind of talked about how many stores we have open so far. We are looking to continue to expand that store count. Right now, we have about 700 stores within Lowe's that we have access to. And then there's a lot of new markets where we don't have Lowe's that we need to go double down on our Home Depot partnership throughout Q4 and to end out the rest of this year of 2024. So you're going to see that happen. If you're not aware of this opportunity, get with your leadership. It is a really cool thing that we have here at Vital, and you're going to watch us put more and more effort into that. And throughout the quarter, we are going to expand that partnership, and I'm looking forward to that as well. Okay, Tyler, that is the end of our fast forward of what to expect in Q4. I'm looking forward to us ending this year strong. Again, to all of Vital, I would ask that you go all in the quarter. Go all out, play all out, no regrets. Let's end this year strong. And I am looking forward to our next quarterly review to see who made these install lists in Q1. Let's go out with a bang in 2024. We love you guys. How do you say Hunter's last name? Is it Sturm?
Isaiah, what is Hunter's last name?
How do you say Hunter's last name? Hunter Sturm?
Yes.
So Sturm. Hunter Sturm, right?
No, S-T-I-R-M.
What is Hunter's last name? Is it Sturm?
Yes.
So Sturm, that's how you say it.
Yes.
Okay. I'm looking forward to that.